The Padres are on the verge of something huge, as this unexpected stat that has been rising as of recent could make a huge difference for the Padres. What's that stat? Let's talk about it. Hi, welcome back to another episode of Padres Digest with your host, Andrew, where today, or I guess yesterday for you guys, we had a nice little victory against the looking kind of dangerous right now, low-key Mets. So for starters, my bad. I forgot to tell you guys yesterday that I was gonna be at work today when the game was going on. It was an awkward time because the game ended right when I started my show. So yeah, my bad, y'all. I know it's well, let's just say good morning to you guys. But I watched the majority of the game, but I did miss the last couple of innings, like the seventh, ninth, whatever. You know what I mean, right? But I did watch the highlights and all that stuff, so I know what happened. So as always, I know what I'm talking about. Okay. Firstly, AJ Cassavell, Padres 7, Mets 4. Manny Machado's slam was the decisive blow in a game with an October feel. Padres didn't clinch, but with the win plus Arizona's loss, a clinch could feel like a formality now. Could come as soon as Saturday, not Friday, as it said below. Meantime, they're only 1.5 back in the NL West. Nope, we're 2 back. They beat the Phillies. I guess I can just show you that now. I have it somewhere. Also, please apply. Yeah, right here. Dodgers beat the Phillies to avoid the sweep. 2-3 for tiebreaker. Back with 10 to go. Vamos, Padres. Yeah, so we're close, right? We have a much better chance, and I guess. Oh, I didn't tell you guys this, but please subscribe to the channel. We're on our road to 3K right now. Hit 3K, and we can get these sub goals going. Wrong button. Oopsie daisy. Hold on. get us to 3K. I'm so sorry. I'm exhausted right now. But get us to 3K. These things could happen. But yeah, looking at the stuff right now. So Cubs just clinched today, or for you guys, yesterday. When I say today, just know I mean yesterday for you guys. They just clinched. All that means is that if they lose every single game for the rest of the year, they'll still be in the playoffs. It doesn't mean that their spot at top is solidified yet. Like, we could still get up to them. Odds are it's not going to happen. I think we have a better chance of winning the division than we do of catching up to the Cubs. So, yeah, take with that information as you will. Do I still have the playoff thingy on here? Yeah, I do. So, yeah, if we do somehow overtake the Dodgers, we'd probably either play the Mets, Giants, or oh my god. Oh my god. I almost said Arizona Cardinals. No, sorry, we're playing fantasy. The Diamondbacks. So yeah. Either we play at home against, or we play away against the Cubs, or we play at home against a random NL West team or the Mets again. So yeah. Take with that, as I said, as you will. But let's start with this. It's good and important to see some slugging return. Mets are fighting for their lives. Expect them to empty the tank tomorrow. Playoff degree of difficulty. So yeah, Padres have recently started slugging, and this could genuinely mean everything for the Padres. Like I said, they're on the verge of something huge. Because if they can return to their slugging while still getting on base like they have been doing at a relatively good clip on some days awful, it's awful, right? But they do get on base pretty well. It's just runners in scoring position has been a big issue for us. But if we can just get people in by hitting the ball out of the stadium, or the field, good. You know what I mean? And Machado, the grand slam today. Machado's number. Hold on, I had another one right here. Yeah. Manny Machado has the most grand slams among active players with 14. He ranks 17th all time, with A-Rod as the MLB leader with 25 career grand slams, which is a crazy stat. I did not expect A-Rod to have that, but yeah. Manny Machado's numbers with bases loaded since he entered the league in 2012: 1.068 on base plus slugging, 14 home runs, 170 weighted runs created plus, 355 batting average. His 14 grand slams are the most in baseball since 2012. So, you can call Machado a lot of things, but don't call him clutch with bases loaded. He's one of the best in the entire league, possibly in history. I'm not really sure, but with the bases loaded. So, full props for you for that. I mean, he did look really good today, and he very much needed that thanks to his recent play performances, recent games. You know what I mean? So yeah, let's talk about this real quick. This is a hot take on the internets. I did watch this happen live. I was very confused. But that's about as egregious as it gets on the base pass from the Padres. Diaz simply cannot slow down, pull up from there with 2 outs. There's absolutely no reason for Luis Arraez to be pushing for a double there. So I don't think it's any one person to blame. I also saw that, or I didn't see it, but I heard and read from internets that Manny Machado told Diaz to like stand up and like slow down because like he's good. So I think it's just an overall lack of communication from like every side. I don't know if the first baseman or the first base coach told Arraez to go to second. But Juan Soto, while he might not have great range, I saw that he has a pretty good arm. So I think overall, I think what happened was Suarez expected. Well, Suarez. Why did I say Suarez? I think Arraez. I was gonna say I think Arraez expected that Soto would throw home. I don't know why. Maybe that's what his thought process was. But overall, like, listen, kids, if you're watching this, if there's ever 2 outs, just run. You hear a hit, you hear a crack of a bat, you should be sprinting as hard as you can. I don't care if you're in third base. Like, just run hard. You know what I mean? Don't be lazy. Don't be cocky. Like, just score a run. But I mean, if it would have lost us the game, yeah, it would have been a huge deal. But like, listen, mistakes happen. It sucks, but I don't think there's any reason to like say release Elias Diaz or hang Luis Arraez from a like stadium, hang from the Jack in the Box sign. Like, no, it's stuff happens, right? Like, it's baseball. But now, I guess we'll talk about the rest of the offense real quick. So today we were 4 of 8 with runners in scoring position. So we definitely had some good clutch hits. I mean, 500 isn't bad. It's not amazing. It's not great. It's not bad, but it's pretty good. 500. I mean, I'm being too harsh probably. But yeah, I mean, Tatis had some good hits today and some good walks, so we love seeing Tatis get on base. That's why he's a 368 on base percentage. Arraez with some good hits. Machado with a really good game. Gavin Sheets, Laureano with the home run, Merrill. So we had a lot of good games. Jose Iglesias, I mean, he does hit well against lefties usually, so I'm not mad that he's in the lineup. But O'Hearn recently, and I feel like people are starting to realize now that like O'Hearn is going through a horrible slump right now. Like I saw somewhere that he had like a 36 weighted runs created plus the past couple of weeks, which is 100 as an average. So if you're at 36, you're like way below average. But I mean, it was a fine game offensively. I think this is something we can absolutely keep up and should keep up. This is what like a consistent Padres team should look like. Let's put it that way. Now let's get into pitching real quick. I don't have a thing for Nick Pivetta, but we can talk about Nick Pivetta real quick. You can look at the stats and be like, yeah, he had a pretty relatively good game. But to be honest, I think him giving up 3 home runs with only like solo shots was a blessing in disguise. I know he was upset that he got taken out for Morejon after that base hit. But to be honest, someone who gives up 3 home runs in 4 innings, like, you aren't going to last long in the game. I'm not going to say like in the MLB, but in the game, you're not going to last that long. So it wasn't a great game. It was a good result, but it wasn't a great game for Nick Pivetta, in my opinion. Let me know how you guys feel, but I wasn't mad that we took him out. We'll talk about Estrada and Mariano and everyone else in a second, but let me just read about the big guy right now, Mason Miller, who escapes the 7th. He threw a 102.6 mile per hour 2-2 fastball to Juan Soto. Good thing he didn't throw it 102.5. Soto missed a game-tying homer by an inch, okay, maybe 2 inches, down the left field line. The Padres lead remains 6-4. I didn't get to watch that, but I swear to God, I would have had a heart attack if I saw that live. So hopefully you guys are okay after watching that. Where were we? Right here. So Miller, 5 up, 5 down. He has a .94 ERA and 18 appearances with the Padres, 36 strikeouts and 19.1 innings. Just filthy. Yeah, if you were curious, that is very, very good. But what's not very good recently, having some real concerns with Jeremiah Estrada being burned out. Command just hasn't been there. A downstream effect of the Jason Adam injury. So before I like start blaming Estrada, I watched the highlight and I'm still kind of confused. I don't really understand why that was a home run. Like, yeah, the padding kind of like kept it in on like the field, but like, I don't think that's a reason you should overturn a double just because of like a incalculable angle of attack on a mat on an outfield wall. Like, from what I understand of the rule, the ball has to bounce outside of the field. Like, if it bounces on top of the wall, it has to go into the crowd or like pass, you know what I mean, right? Into the crowd to be considered a home run. If it bounces back, I've always been led to believe it's a double. But again, I only watched the highlight. I mean, even the Mets broadcasters on the highlight were confused. They were like, I don't know why that was a home run, but we'll take it. And like, yeah, obviously you'll take it. But like, I don't know. Maybe you guys saw something different. Let me know. But like, I'm not gonna say that it wasn't deserved, but in any essence, Estrada should be not doing that. You know what I mean? He's been super home run prone recently. To be honest, he's probably exhausted. He has pitched all year, and he's pitched a lot. And I don't think he's ever pitched this many innings in his career. So I'm not gonna say he's washed. I'm gonna say he's exhausted. And like honestly, no one can really blame him. But I don't know what it is we could do because we clearly need him, right? Our whole entire like pitching is based off of how good our bullpen is. So yeah, that's why Jason Adams' injury hurt us so horribly. Because now instead of big 5, we got big 4. And if you were curious, 4 is less than 5. So I don't know. No sé. But one big thing I want to mention real quick, and then I'll talk about Robert Suarez real quick. But Robert Suarez, while he had moments where he looked really good, I mean, today it was like a mixture of like, I don't want to see him walk and I don't want to see him give up a hit, but nobody scored. So again, let me know what you guys thought. Was it a good outing for Suarez? Do you prefer when your closers can go 1, 2, 3? Like we just saw him go 1, 2, 3 last start. So I guess it was kind of due. Like you can't just go 1, 2, 3 every inning. But yeah, I mean, as long as no one gives up, or as long as Suarez doesn't give up a run, who cares, right? Who cares? Let me go to the next one. With his 12th win tonight, AJ Morejon has the most wins by a Padres reliever in a single season, breaking a tie with Raleigh Fingers in 1980 and Butch Metzger in 1976. This is the part where I say I have never heard of Butch Metzger, and the old heads in the comments tell me, Andrew, you are a freaking idiot. And you know what? Sure. Tell me who it is, though. I am curious. I can obviously Google it, but what's the fun in Googling it if I can just interact with you guys? But yeah. Did I mention everybody? Yeah, Morejon. I mean, Morejon's Morejon. You know what you're going to get. I mean, he had some bad starts recently, or bad pitching outings recently, but you could tell he was going to recover, and he had a fine job, very fine job. I think we might actually have to start switching Morejon and Estrada in, like, the usage lineups. I mean, I guess they do flip-flop a lot, but, like, yeah, I don't know. I just don't, well, I don't know if I'm trusting Estrada in like 8th inning, late 7th inning situations anymore. At least for right now. Playoff time, sure. For right now, though, give him some rest. You know what I mean? Give him like a blowout game so we can just throw out some pitches, not kill himself or anything like that. Like he'll be chilling in a bit. Just give him some time to rest. Quick little thing. Christian might make a whole video on it, but I'll just quickly mention it. But Xander Bogaerts, who was healing a lot better than thought, or I guess anyone thought, really. He could be back against the White Sox. He ran earlier this week at 80 to 85% intensity. That'll be huge as long as we get the Bogaerts that has been playing as of recent, where he was doing really good. So, yeah, and I mean, Bogaerts has good defense anyways, so he'll be nice, obviously, a nice addition to go back. I don't know who gets called down. Maybe Willie Wagner. We'll see. But, yeah. Just one more thing. Padres' magic number to clinch a postseason berth is down to 4. So 4 more wins. Also, please apply. And we are chilling. But yeah, tomorrow, Randy Vasquez versus a guy whose name I have never heard in my entire life. But he has an 8.49 ERA, which means either one of two things. Either A, we're going to destroy him, or B, he's going to throw a no-hitter. So let's hope it's not the second option. But yeah, Randy Vasquez has looked good recently. His last start was like amazing, if I remember correctly. Or is that his last start? I think it was his last start. So, yeah, we need that, Randy Vasquez. These hitters right now, the Mets, they have been insane. I mean, Alonso just had three straight home runs in 3 straight games. So, yeah, we need, like, the best version of Vasquez that Vasquez could possibly have. But, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you thought. Do you think Nick Pivetta had a good game or a bad game? Are you concerned about him? How do you feel about the bullpen? Do you think we're in trouble without Adam? Or you think we'll be okay, just tired? How do you feel about the offense? Do you think our slug is back, or do you think it's just an inconsistent, positive surge? English is hard. I am exhausted. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Please subscribe as always. Here's that digest roadmap to 3K. Do it. But yeah, thank you for watching. Goodbye. Good morning. Have a good day. Go Padres. Please win tomorrow because we need it. Goodbye.